Yep. Let me tell y'all a little bit about what's going on in Montreal right now. Well, over this weekend, I believe it was on Sunday, there was these kids in a park just chilling, and the police came up to one of them and wanted to arrest him. They were playing dice. And, the kid is like, well, what did I do, officer? I'm just here like everybody else. We're just playing. We're just chilling. Why you come on me? I'm sure the kids were a little defensive because sometimes, the police just come on you and questions you for no reason. So the police supposedly grabbed his arm and was holding him in a bad position, which he was trying to get away from the police. He was trying to, make him get away a little bit. But the police was handling him. I mean, it's the police. And his brother was there. His little brother, 18-year-old little brother, came and he was like, oh, well, let my brother go, this and that. He didn't do nothing. We're all people, there's a lot of people in the park. We're just chilling. Why do you come on him? Why is that not? And they probably insulted the police a little bit. And there was other people there. So the way I see it is that, the kids probably started coming around the popo and telling them, yo, let him go and this and that. Kids are less and less afraid of police nowadays. So the man that was holding the boy, the first boy, is still holding him. I think he was holding him on the ground or something. Anyways, he was handling him, okay? And he's with this female police. I guess when she saw all the kids coming around, she panicked. What did she do? She took her gun and shot the little brother. Now, this is so unfair. I mean, I'm sure the kids were disrespectful a little bit. I could understand that she panicked. But I'm sorry. You don't take your gun and shoot right at him. You shoot in the air. I mean, these are teenagers, okay, hanging in the park. You're the police. As soon as you put your gun out, they're going to back down. Shoot in the air or something. Don't shoot at the guy. I think there is a law they told me that says that if the police is in life-threatening position, they're allowed to shoot you or whatever. Okay, yes. But you being in the park when there's a whole bunch of people, I mean, how is that life-threatening? That does not justify the killing of this guy, little 18-year-old. Like, come on. But anyways, unfair situation. There's nothing we can do about it. Later on that night, that's what happened. I don't know who organized that thing. They say immerse in French. I don't know what's the word in English, but anyways, I'll try to explain the situation. People broke a whole bunch of stores in that area. They were just breaking stores, burning cars, ripping off everything on their way, stealing stuff from the stores. They burned down fireman places. How you gonna burn down the fireman places? Like, what the hell? So they were just tearing up the city, tearing up the area. This is more northeast, whatever. So they're tearing up the whole city. It's on the news and everything. They're just manifesting, whatever. They're breaking down everything, burning places and burning cars and fighting and yelling in the streets and everything. It takes an hour and a half for the police to get there. So by the time the police gets there, everything's done. They're already done. Everything is already teared up. Everything's mashed up. Ain't that crazy? So you won't tell me that if a whole bunch of little whatevers start creating trouble in my neighborhood, it's going to take you an hour and a half for you to get there? And the worst part about it is that the firemen couldn't even try to think fires, because first they burned down their own place, and the ones that were able to, it took too long for them to get them. And when they got there, the people were actually in the way, in front of the trucks, like, you're not going through, where the hell do you think you're going? They were throwing stuff at them. Gunshots, people got nobody's dead, but people got injured. The owners of the store, they lost so much money. They have to repair everything. They lost so much shit. And it took an hour and a half for the police to get there? Come on. That is so wrong. That is just so wrong. And in this case, I mean, it's probably, well, it is related to that boy they killed in the morning. But shit. You mean to tell me that if 50 or 80 people put themselves together and sort of break down the city, ain't nobody there to do something about it? Like, come on. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And now in the news they're announcing that everybody dressed hip-hop style. I don't know what they meant about it. Hip-hop. They could have said urban or something. To me, it just makes it like, ugh, hip-hop. This is such discrimination. They're allowed to rush you. They're allowed to arrest you. They're allowed to see what's in your pockets and stuff. Because you have baggy jeans and a hoodie. Dressed hip-hop. Anybody dressed hip-hop in this area is now a suspect. It's crazy. I mean, the kids were wrong for doing that, but the police is wrong. I mean, it took an hour, and they were wrong for shooting the guy in the first place. You're the police. It takes an hour and a half for you to get to some place where there is chaos. An hour and a half for you to put yourselves together. An hour and a half. When you get there, everything is done, and the next day, everybody hip-hop style, dressed, I don't even know how to say that, but whatever, is a suspect. And they're allowed to rush you, allowed to arrest you,